Family. We say family. Family. We say family. What's up, family? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning. And good night. I'll get caught up in a car most of the time. I do say how should I put it? You will know what time of the day it is where I am, right? So when I come on and I say good morning, a morning for me, good evening, obviously, right? So when I say good evening now, you know, sir, evening hours to me. Because, why am I laughing now? Because we as Jamaicans have always say good night when we go somewhere and good night when we leave. And since I've been here, I've learned that no, when you go somewhere, you say good evening. When you're leaving, you say good night. So I laugh, I laugh. I laugh, because I catch myself, you know, I was going to say good night. And then I say good evening. Right. When you go somewhere, is when you're leaving, you say good night. Night mean everything done. You don't say good night before. Did you guys know that? Yes, you're supposed to say good evening. Yes, so it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're leaving after the evening hours over now, then you say good night. Yes. So that's what I was told. And it makes sense. It makes sense. And so forth. So I greet you with good afternoon, or I greet you with good evening. So you know, so we're meeting now at evening hours. Evening hours is what kind of evening hours it is. Don't tell me something after 10 at evening too. Should I say good evening, or should I say good night? I don't know. This proper etiquette thing say, you know, I don't know. Anyways, as you can see, I'm feeling much better. Yeah, I'm feeling much better than the last video when I got taken emotionally off guard. You know, I wasn't planning for that reaction, and yeah, it took me out for a minute, you know. And you know, I saw other videos after that was even more heart-wrenching. I saw this young guy went to the gas station with his father, and ICE was there, I don't know, and them start detaining him father, and he was just crying, and I'm like, oh my God, you know. And you know, as I see the title, this has nothing to do with that. As I see the title, but let me talk a minute about that. And somebody said in the comment section that, well, Ali, you have to expect them, they are illegal, and you know, that's what's going to happen if they're illegal. And I do understand that, you know, but to me, illegal and being a criminal is two totally different things, you know. And illegal is when you overstay your time in somebody's country. There are a lot of people in Jamaica who overstay them time. Our country of Jamaica, our little island, full of all kind of people. From me born and know myself, Chinese there Jamaica. Chinese is in Jamaica from me born and know myself. And if you watch MTM family, and your family with the Meet the Mitchell family, when Tommy talk about her grandmother and so forth, our father talk about them did it from when Tommy are almost 40. If she not 40, she must have just turned 40. You understand? So, and me older than Tommy, but her father, who's older than me, was born in Jamaica. So Chinese they are Jamaica a long time. You understand? And we embrace them. We embrace them. When you know, we never really see Jamaica demonstrate so we want Chinese out, and we embrace those people. A lot of white people is in Jamaica. A lot of Indian people is in Jamaica now, having businesses in Jamaica now, right? They might take over the appliances, them and something them, the furniture store and stuff. Because a lot of people say them can't go to courts anymore. Those furniture stores are the one where I save them. You understand? So every country have people in it. You know, every country have other nations in it. You understand? And you know, from the people in now much of your country, and so me feel say just legalize them, you know. The one them where mash up the country, of course, and the one them where abuse the system, of course. Understand that, you know. You have some people over here, they have one child and them can't manage, and them have 2 children, and you look them all have 10 children and depend the public assistant and them something understand, because if you're there in your country, you could never be having up all of them pity there because them that suffer. You understand? Although some people still do it too anyway. But I understand all of that, you know. I'm just saying, when I watch those women, they were still working. They might try to make ends meet, they might try to get the American dream. And you know, so I feel it for them people, I feel it for them, but you know, it is what it is. And you know, come summer, boy, I mean, I know it's like it'll be a ghost town, And talking about working, I saw a video today of King going to work, King and Shay, King going to work, and I'm not sure of what the title is, but it's gonna pertain to King. You understand? Because boy, King like him, I go through it. You see when him run out the other day, and I'm not gonna lie, I cannot believe that less than 2 years in America draw these 2 couples apart in such a way that it's unrepairable. It's unrepairable. You know, in my dragger, and I can't believe it. America, I'm gonna tell you something, you know. What I do, and it's not the first couple. I haven't seen a lot of couples come here for true and can't make it. America is a place to rot it where you know, you have to be strong. You have to be strong, number one. And number two, you have to know yourself. You have to know. Because you easily can get lost in America. And that is why you get caught up. It's like, it's so different. And then, I can't believe these people have been together for 15 years. 15 years. I watched them coming from the little old boathouse, something. You understand? And he started building a house and have to run, left it and move. And they, you know, but when they come over here, as I said before the last video, the money that they get from YouTube could do things in Jamaica. It cannot do it here. And, you know, even when you watch Chrissy and Seymour, remember when Chrissy come, Chrissy was working. She was working. She never just jump come. I remember me yesterday, she had the YouTube from Jamaica. And she had her ear and her something. Right? And she come, she was working. And them start build multiple channels. And they were doing a lot of pranks, because when I know them, it was mostly on pranks. And things like that. So, you know, them things can transform and thing. King and Shay just come and they were still doing it, but the money now go cut it. The money now go cut it over here. Bills have to be paid. You have 3 children that eat and want everything, want the American dream. And another thing too, because when they started shopping, I remember somebody had to tell them, say, listen, you need to go Walmart. You need to go Walmart, because they would just go to the supermarket in the area and just pick up stuff. And it's when they come here for true, to you, $1 is just $1. For real. When you come here, because I remember when I came here, and I used to see things for like $1 or $1 something I buy it. My mother used to say, how much you pay for this? I mean, I said just $1. My mother said, listen, if you had went to so and so, you'd get 2 of this for $1. And you said to yourself, so you should go over $1. But after you're there for a while and you live here, you start realize why get 1 for 1 when you can't get 2 for 1. You understand? And things like that. And then you learn. You understand? Because when you come from Jamaica, for sure, everything sound like $1, sound like $2, sound like $10. It's so cheap. It's so cheap because we are comparing it as the thousands of dollars. But, you know, so they were shopping, me see them shop and them see them spend like $1,000 for, how much them spend? Over $500 on grocery. Me can't tell us me spending the bill money on grocery, I'm not gonna lie. The only time me spend them money, then again, I never spent $500 on grocery yet. Never. Never. Even my pack for barrel. Because I pack one time for barrel. I don't pack one time. When I used to pack, and my barrel packing was over 20 years ago. The last time he sent barrel to Jamaica to my sister. And she died 20 years. So you know, say a long time in a pack barrel. So, a long time I talk about. And 20 years ago, trust me, it was affordable. Very much affordable. You understand? So when me and them say them spend $500 on shopping, I say somebody need to teach you know. Somebody need to teach you know. When you need to go but and them have the 3 children and them just well I think them get it by now. Because I say start go Walmart and start pick up stuff and whatever. Yeah, so now I see him at say he's working and his title was guys, I am learning to do things basically on my own. And the video was nothing about that. The video come for Shay father. The video come for Shay, say him love her and him thank her. Then, you know, but they can still say he's trying to fix the damage that he did the other day, curse her out and talk of some things about her. He might try to fix it, but at the same time, it's hard. And, you know, he might go out for the father, so the father must remember kindness and all these things. But working have to understand, as a father himself, you and the man did good. Because all my talk is like him and the man did good. And them always talk like him and the man did good. You understand? And but if the man see you come and drag him daughter, so him one child. Mr. King, she father not have no other kids, you know? Other she alone, him have, you know? She's the only child for her father, you know? So that's why I say she drive. And that is very ambitious of her, although King I take the credit to, but it's also she. You understand? Because she always say from Jamaica, say anyway she go, Mr. Nice I go with her. Right? And so him expects him to do her like that and Mr. Nice laugh and talk with him. No respectable father. No matter what you do for him, you cross the line for you drag him daughter out like that. Remember you say him daughter go sleep with him one of him good friend. And if it was even true, you should leave it alone because you did forgive her about that. Obviously, because you still talk to her after the fact. And, you know, so look at me love my son-in-law. Can treat my daughter really good. But if they were to break up now, of course, we'll try to talk to the two of them same way. We'll talk to him same way. But if me see him care upon social media and a dog around, him could talk to me. What more talk to me say? Or as a matter of fact, because King I said, boy, Mr. Nice would ever call him. If Mr. Nice will call you, I put him up, put you in check. But here King say, if I even for call him and said to him, said, I'm say your conscience about you. Him say, Mr. Nice not ever call him. If I ever call him and tell him, say, bro, I like how you have to drag out my daughter. But you see, them have a saying, say, silence is the worst insult. From me I grow, I hear that. Say silence. So Mr. Nice now react at all. It a kill King. Just being silent, you know. Because him say if Mr. Nice he just come out and even say, but Mr. Nice now say nothing. He not say nothing, he not say good, he not say bad. Your conscience upon you. Your conscience upon you. You understand? And you know, see how work. No, I know where I work, but I wish you all the best. And you know, that's what you guys should have come and done. And done, yeah, me done. That is what you guys should have come and done. It is that easy to stay home at the moment because of the kids them. But usually come from your sort of flex and see the money I go. You should realize, say, no, let me find something for go and juggle with because that's usually do a long time and maybe out of the house and coming in and all of this. The relationship would have out under the house and I don't even know because some things we share said to say in a house with a woman on the phone and your woman and you move to the room and that's another thing about these couples. I'm not saying, and that is why everybody I said to her say it's still a prank because I know I just because the things where I'm saying no saying a prank because there's no way you could have pranked me and this me like that. There's no way you could have pranked me and disrespect me like that. So I know say after that I realize it's not a prank, but at the same time the amount of King she said she put up with and said she doesn't want him look good and this and that, you know, and that means say you are trying to deceive we too indirectly. You understand? You are trying to deceive and that is sad to know that you have to be lying for somebody to look good and know this and then you have to tell the truth, say I lie all the time. You know, it don't make you credible anymore. You know, because I don't know, because that's why I made it like, you know. Cause you used to give King the uttermost respect. So one thing with a man, your man, him now I could go to bed hungry. I used to love that about you, because I say, you know what? He's a ride and die girl. But no, you basically come say everything that you've been saying about him is a lie. And him basically used to beat you morning, noon, and night. Basically, he was very abusive, you said. You understand? And that means that even the prank them, one used to do, when him a faint way, and when him get mad, him a cry. Look like that was a lie too. Because I used to see him like that. So for you, so now him love beat. Remember, none of the, unless you delete the prank them where him physically hurt you later or what, because I don't understand. Unless you never bother post it, because I never see none of them. I see him dry, yes, and so, and I go and come and eat it. Shashay, man, shashay. And so I used to laugh and say, what do a big man here? But for you, feel say him used to abuse. And enough time used to say, but hey boy, lick me if you bad. You know, so unless he must, you know, say a prank and on just play it off good. No, none of the video not believable anymore. Because now you make him sound like he was so abusive. So why would you take the chances that you take with those videos? Knowing say might come and just box you down and kick you down. Why would you take those chances? So that means say all those videos were staged. They were planned. They were planned. And him always say genuine and but it no, sir. Because if me have a video, I mean also my man love beat me. Because some of the things we used to do for show and prank him. You understand? It was, I not saying not abuser, you know, but I'm saying a stage is stage. A stage is stage, because if he's really abuser and him do not have any suspicion that it's a video, it's a prank, the first reaction is to start lick you down. You know, and you did a lot with men. The last one I see you do, like you're coming from the club, and all them something there, and them I say, where you go? And you never have on a panty, and all them something there. And, you know, me I laugh, and me wish that me I laugh. That was just like 2 months ago. You understand? So for no say, he was that type of person and love for man for you. That means for him not to react like that in the videos, it was a stage video. It was all prank. It was all prank on us, not on him, on us. You understand? But, you know, I see him go treat and him really go treat and me didn't like them as a couple, and if you see how them affair tear each other down, and but I mean, I know America is really a place for the strong man. It's not everybody can come here and survive. It's not everybody can come here and survive. You understand? And they come here and did not survive as our family. And to see it take the turn like this for all this stuff come out, it really is sad. It really is sad. You know, and you know, but one thing, she moved her father everywhere. I'm respect her for that. She not left out her one father. You understand? Cause when me watch a video when one girl I say she and her father and the 2 and the 3 kids staying with the friend. I was like, oh daddy, look at me that one of them so nice gone. Me that say maybe Mr. Nice gone somewhere, gone do for him own thing. And him have to learn also to say him have to go branch out and go find him can cook, find one of them restaurant there. Well, and this is the thing about it, to them come the wrong time. Them come when being illegal is a crime. You understand? Even though they're supposed to have documents to work, because when you come through the border through California, as them say, allegedly, you are given work papers. You understand? You are given, you get paper that you can apply for work papers and have social. So you can work. It's just that them come and I guess do continue the YouTube as their work, but them could have work. You understand? It's like a refugee thing and asylum something. Yeah. So that is why Mr. Trump said he might try to revoke all them something there. But they were given documents that they could go and apply for work permit. And then with the work permit, now you have to get a work social, right? Until the time comes for your case. And that is why them give you that. You understand? And then when the time comes, from your show say you've been working and you've been productive, then I guess you will be granted the asylum, but Mr. the president come and are done with that. You understand? So they did choose to come the wrong time. And that is so sad. They did choose to come the wrong time. You understand? And, you know, them have to just be careful. They have to be careful going on the street now, right now, too. You understand? Going up and about. Him have to be very careful that him not get caught up in the cycle of ice, because ice everywhere now. And wherever him at work, praise to them not come ready, because them go everywhere. You know, I was talking to my daughter, and, you know, she was like, why were those ladies still working? I said, what do you expect them to do? What do you mean, were they still working? What do you want them to do? How them all feed them kids? How them all pay them bills? You know? And that's the thing, damn if you do and damn if you don't. You understand? Damn if you do and damn if you don't. Because to know that somebody said in my comment section and say, boy, Ali, right now, if you even go your neighbor house, look, I have to walk with your ID. And you know, at first I laugh, but I realize something. You cannot be going up and down and don't have your real ID. You understand? You cannot. You have to have some form of residency to show. Whether your ID, real ID, or your black book. You understand? But you have to have something to show. Because you just say, I'm a citizen. I mean, if let us say I'm undocumented. If a police or ICE or whoever pull me over or draw me off or whatever, and I said, hey, come here, how are you, whatever, where are you going? And start, however them do it. And I said, let me see some form of ID, whatever. I'm going to have my ID for me. And I must say, do you live here? How long have you been living here? Are you, and I'm going to ask me, are you a green card or what? I'm not going to say no if I'm undocumented. I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. You understand? I want to say yes. You understand? So, with that, none of them can't trust nobody. So, you really have to have what you need to have to prove to them that you are a permanent resident and a legal resident as well, and so forth. And at the same time, remember, you don't want them dry down a bookings or however them call it. So you need to have your things for you. If them dry down a booking, next thing something for your damn name. And I done again. Something come up with your name said this or something your name said that is problem. So with all of that said and done, I wish him all the best going out there to work. It too late for him family, but it's not too late. It's a pity him just never did come and do that. And then when I come to my throat a while ago. No, sir. What that then? Come on, for draw down the window, yeah. Something that's coming on my throat a while ago, you see? I'm the window open too, I don't know what the funny smell. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, so, what did I say a while ago? What was I saying? That it's too late for him, not too late for the family now, and it's a pity him never did just come and do that. America is a place that can make you and it can break you. And I'm going to draw my brother in this for a minute. I'm going to draw my brother in this for a minute. A lot of time, America is a place we're in. Let me tell you, it is sort of, over explain it. It's like you can come here and make it, right? And you look ambitious. You look like you own a house and our houses. Well, let us say one house. You own a house and you own a car and things like that. And cause like for my daughter now. My daughter lives in Georgia, and sometimes it all depends on the state where you live. Certain things are a necessity. Certain things are mandatory. Depends on where you live in America. Where my daughter live, like in Georgia, everyone in the household, you have to have a car. You have to have a car. You understand? Especially with part she live in Georgia. You know, I pass Georgia bus stop all the time, and tell you the truth, very rare I see. First of all, I hardly see buses in Georgia. Me know which part, me don't really know, but I hardly see buses in Georgia. So, and you pass bus stop, and then very rare ever see nobody at the bus stop. You know, like New York, where every bus stop, you at least, you see, in New York, every bus stop at every given time, you are going to see at least 5 people. If you don't see nobody, the bus just take them up and gone. Literally just gone up the block within 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But the bus stop is always just filling up, filling up, filling up. And so in certain states, you have to have a vehicle. In my daughter's household, they all have a vehicle. Right now, my granddaughter is about to turn, she just turned 15. Next year, she's 16. She started talking with the car because at 16, you get your license and you can drive. You drive yourself to school and you drive yourself to this and you drive. So she now starts pressure we know to start save up to get her a vehicle. You understand? So, and you might look rich. I'm saying all that to say this. People here say, come to your house, come visit from Jamaica. Think you're rich. It's normal. That's why I'm talking about the Christian. It's normal. The lifestyle is normal. And that's because, you know, them up on YouTube and them look, Jamaica, it look rich and fancy, but it's normal in certain areas where you do live that having 1 or 2 vehicles is a must because people have to get around and certain, New York, you know, need, to have a vehicle in New York, a luxury. To have a vehicle in New York, a luxury. Because you do not need a vehicle in New York. You do not. You have the Uber where right there, so as you're calling them there. You have all of the Uber, all of the taxis, something from the Uber to the Lyft, to the this, to the that, to the that. Then you go outside and you have you walk to a dollar van. You're 5 minutes away walking to a dollar van. And 5 minutes away walking to a bus stop or less. Then 5 minutes away to a train station. Easy access to all public transportation. You understand? So when people in New York have a vehicle, it's just because them just want to get around as them come out of the house, them can go from point A to point B. You understand? That's just it. So, and I say all of that to say that, so when them come here now and see people have this and have that, it look like it's easily achievable, but it's not. It's not. You understand? And as I said, I was telling you about my brother. My brother came here over a decade ago, right? Over 10 years ago, like 13, 14 years ago. And I remember when he came here, because he mostly based in Connecticut. Now in Connecticut, I've never been there, but me and people talk about it all the time. We're in, you know, the houses remind them, it's like country setting. And so his cousin have him own business down there, whatever, drive a Benz. And so my brother, when my brother came here, I remember my brother was talking and he was saying, boy, 10 years can't come. I give myself 10 years to own a house and definitely have a Benz and things like that. And I say, really? And him say, you think that's a house go? And if he must be video, he must say, yo, you can't business just for. But I try to show you, when people come here, they do see stuff and think it's really easily achievable, and it's not. It's not. And another reason, let me go with my brother first, right? And it's over. They did me a laugh at him. I say, bro, all are you there now? And him tell me, I say, where you own? I say, you own a house there yet? I say, where you own? And him start laugh. And him say, hey, I don't even own a tricycle good. And we start laugh. I say, remember the conversation right now, I chair this up? I will laugh because that's the thing about people coming here. They say people doing certain things and some people, so a lot of people achieve certain things within 3 years, 5 years. But again, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane because you do not know how them get where them get. You know them connection, you know them side hustling, you know if a woman how much partners, you don't know. And that is why if it's true, you must bad mind the body and because you really don't know where them get it and how them get it and them a drive this and drive that. You really don't know. So you really can't come here with an expectation and say, You do this. Just free and humble yourself and just take the data time. You understand? Why I think I live here in this building all long? Because it's a nice, it's nice, the building around now in our way, but the apartment is nice. You understand? The apartment is nice. Very spacious and very nice. And in a New York, all of the long time building and file like that. The new apartments them now, but yes, it can hardly hold a queen size bedroom set. Yes, it's like a full bed and a dresser. Cause my friend who was looking at an apartment, and she said she don't know if to do that franchise because she have a nice a king size bedroom, so she have, or a queen, but it couldn't hold now where she want to go. It couldn't hold now where she want to go. So with that said and done, you have to have a mindset and come here with a blank mind and decide say your work and then take the data time. That's your do. You can't come here with an expectation and say you see so and so have that and you have it too. In a circle. You understand? And so when people come here from Jamaica, a lot of times people are disappointed to see how them family live and how them friends live. Because them they are from what people fill up and you expect stuff to come and see this and you expect to come and see that, and then they are disappointed because a lot of times people in Jamaica, because King and she was doing very well in Jamaica, living in all those houses, whether I rent house or not, it was still good compared to come and catch people here and catch people there. Now them catch people again, get evicted. They all of them move in a place. They about December, January, and now you see they evicted and you know like you said to yourself, what's going on? Now them things must in a storage. You know, you see them buy jacuzzi, you see them buy special toilet bowl where light up and all them something, and then you see all of this, and it's all because them expectation was too easily achieved. Them think it was very easily achieved, and it wasn't. You know, me them talk about Mr. Beast and hear them talk about this. It's not easy. You have to come here and humble yourself, and that is why, as I said before, when you see people go through them thing, and see people drive certain kind of cars, and that me teach my son all the time. I teach him and I teach my children them. And a lot of time my granddaughter call me and say, Nana, you know, every time she have a very close relationship. And I don't can tell, right? Every time I don't even talk about my daughter like I'm talk about my granddaughter. Because most of the time when I tell her things, it's like it happened in real life. Like she knows somebody and she say, yo, Nana. And I say, that's what I'm tell you. Stay in your own lane. Don't make nobody make you feel no way. You understand? Stay in your own lane. That's why I'm there. I say, why you think Nana there so long? Nana there so long because Nana comfortable. The apartment nice, wanna live good, furniture good, wanna live good. And then people will come here, as I said before, and get the wrong impression of how people live and think some people are worthless people because them not have this and them not have that. You have some people where they here and I live like me, and people might think them worthless because them do that on own at home. But to me, yes, own a home is ambitious, yes. But for me living somewhere nice, and you living comfortable, that's it. If you not walk and beg nobody nothing, that's it. That's how me look on it. That's it. You understand? Because it's not every state owning a home is really affordable. In New York, to own a home in New York. Because most of the tenants, them we mean own a home in New York. Most of the people, them rather, who own a home in New York, them have to have renters on the property. They can't live by themselves. But other states, like where my daughter live and so, they do it by themselves. But in New York, you have to have renters. You have to have renters. One of them on the basement, for the first floor, or something like that. You know, you alone do it. You alone can't do it. It's very expensive. So you have, if you have a 3-family home or 2-family home, you can't just talk about, oh, you live upstairs and your kids live downstairs. No, if your kids even live downstairs, you charge them rent. You understand? It's not easy. But you do own your home, yes. And a lot of people lose their home because of the same thing. People now help pay the rent, and so them can't manage and them lose them home. I've seen a lot of that too. So it's just to find somewhere and live good, and whether you own a home or not, as long as where you live, You make it yours. The good thing about living in an apartment in New York, and I guess anywhere, the building sometimes I sell out 2-3 times and you still live there because it's not personal. It's not like it's a home and the landlord is a home and they sell it more place, so we sell the place and we get you out. It's a building, and a building always needs tenants. So let the building will sell and you're still there. As long as you're a good tenant and you pay your rent, you will still be there. You understand? And if it's a good building and you like a building and it's spacious, enjoy yourself until whatever. You understand? So when we watch what King I go through, me I say, you know, boy, you know, the money we that make a Jamaica and the video, and they were on top. They were on top of their game in Jamaica. They were on top. And to see them come here now and think. But guess what? The thing about America also is you have to come here and go cheap before you reach somewhere. So even though he's going through that, is that America is a place where break you most of the time before it build you. So just embrace this and share. I hope as soon as you can get up and go find something to do as well. That's the people them not tired of you either. And tell you, because people that keep people long in America. No matter how them nice to you, no matter all this and that. So I hope you will get up, you know, get your kids started out and get up and know, say, you yourself have to get something to do with the little money where YouTube are carrying and your second job, and you will make it. You will make it. You understand? You will make it. Thank God, you know, I'm a baby if you're going to daycare or nothing like that, you know. And that's all I have to say right now about that, you know. You know, with King I go treat though. He go treat 1 minute, he must say, I'm good, you know. He even did the video and he carried him a pass. Lord the blast, he carried him a pass. You know, so you can see them really frustrated and things like that. And hey, what am I going to say? You know, it's so sad, it's so sad. Guys, thanks for watching. Give me a comment on what you think. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in another video. Boop, I'm out. TGIF, did I say that? Family. We say family. I'm out. Love you guys.